Thanks for tuning in. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what you typically see on this channel. Today we are going to compare these two different trail cameras. We're going to do an unboxing and then a side-by-side comparison on how the two perform outside. So what I have here is a Wildview, their WV14. It's a 14 megapixel camera, which I purchased on Black Friday for only $15. And then this is the Wildgame Innovations camera, and it is rated at 16 megapixels. And I purchased this one on Black Friday for $20. So this one, like I said, is 16 megapixel. The video is HD 720, so it's 720p HD video. The Wildview doesn't have a video rating on it. It does take videos, but it just doesn't say the rating. So maybe it could be more or it could be less. We'll figure that out hopefully a little bit later in this video. In addition to that, the Wildview only has 18 of the infrared LEDs, where the Wildgame Innovations camera has 36, so twice as many. I suspect that that's just going to give us a better quality of night vision. So we'll see how the nighttime photos come out and nighttime videos come out. And I could be completely wrong though. Maybe that doesn't play in factor at all. One thing I'm going to be looking at is like how many actual triggers that we get per camera. I know that you guys probably have experience with this too. Sometimes you'll taking your SD card, plug it in, you'd be like, awesome, 46 triggers, and you look at it and it's all just false triggers. So that's another thing I want to see how well these perform at night, if there's a bunch of false triggers or not. So we're going to put out a little bit of bait out there and see what we can draw in, and we'll do a comparison. Hopefully we'll get some good nighttime shots, some daytime shots, and go from there. All right, so here is our setup. We have the two cameras. They're going to sit right here on this log overnight, and then right up here on this log we have a bunch of peanuts. So let's see how the videos turned out. We begin the comparison with some daytime footage. This is the same moment captured by both cameras. So on the left is the $15 Wildview, where on the right is the Wildgame Innovations. Comment below on which one you think has the better video quality for daytime video. For the nighttime video, on the left once again is the Wildview camera. On the right is our $20 Wildgame Innovation camera. This first clip is going to be from the Wildview, followed by the Wildgame Innovation. Once again, comment below on which one you think has the better nighttime video. Throughout the night, we had a couple raccoons, a possum, a skunk, even a neighborhood cat decided to stop by. So here's the breakdown. The Wildview camera captured 19 videos. The Wildgame Innovation camera captured 30. The Wildgame Innovation was set at 15 seconds, where the Wildview was only 10. I feel that the video on the Wildgame, at least during the daytime, were clearer videos as well. So you have longer videos, more of them, that are clearer compared to this one. However, the Wildgame Innovation camera, the data file was significantly less than the Wildview. And that kind of speaks a lot. You're going to hang these in the woods for a really long time. You don't want a camera that's going to max out your SD card. Speaking of SD cards, the Wildview required a brand new SD card. I put in a couple of cards that I've used on other cameras that were already formatted for like GoPros and different trail cameras. It wouldn't even recognize them. Kept showing SD card error. So I had to go out and buy a brand new one that hadn't been formatted at all to put in there to make it work. Where with the Wildgame Innovation, I took a used card, threw it in there. It didn't care. I put it out in the woods and it did its job. I will say that even though I think the video here is clearer, there's a much wider video that's on the Wildview. So if you want to put up a camera over a food plot or the edge of a field, the Wildview might be a little bit better of an option for you. Where if you're sitting on a bait pile or a narrow trail, this one will definitely work for you. I do think that the nighttime was a little bit brighter too on this. Might have to do with more emitters. Both of them, when lit up at night, the red light is very, very minimal. It's not going to scare any animals away. One feature that I like with the Wildview is the screen. The screen's definitely a lot better. So when I was unboxing this, I had a suspicion, and I was correct when I opened it up and started messing around in here, that I have the same camera. It's just called a Muddy. So I put in the date, time, and everything in here. But then when I took the videos and looked at them, the date and time was not showing up on there. So I was curious. I looked at some of the video footage from my Muddy, and all the videos from this, the same. The date and time did not show up on the video, which I think is very, very important information, because if you have some deer come through at night, you're definitely going to want to know when that camera took those videos of that deer. So this might be user error. If it is, please comment below. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I think that's really important data. Or if that's just something that doesn't show up on these videos, comment that as well, because I'd be interested to find that out. One feature that it does have that, you can take for however you'd like, is this little hole here is for a cable, so you can lock it to a tree. It is a $15 camera, so you might be thinking, oh, well, if somebody runs off with it. But it is $15. You might as well protect your asset. So there is the option to lock this one to a tree. So as for the Wildgame Innovation camera, like I said, my opinion, I think is clear. And overall, I like the design of how this flips open. It's a much better improvement to the old version that had this door that kind of like slides on, and a little rope that gets caught in the little grooves and makes it really impossible to work with, especially when your fingers are cold because it's the middle of December. So comment below on which of these you prefer. Love to hear your input on them as well. Like I say, it was fun to do. $15 Black Friday special, and this one was $20 on Black Friday. If it comes down to it this year where they're on sale again, I'll probably grab a couple more. I might grab both. I might just spend the extra $5 on this one, because I do kind of prefer the Wildgame Innovation a little bit. Do me a favor, share this video, like, subscribe, do all those things to help my videos go more viral so more people see them. Thanks for watching.